Gosling's Rum, a dark and stormy, is the official cocktail of Bermuda. It's also only one of 2 trademark drinks.
Ah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your dungeon master for tonight's, or this afternoon's, episode of Salvage Operation, a 5e one-shot. So welcome. We've got Steph, CJ, and Joey here for this epic scenario. How's it going, everybody?
Arr!
That about sums it up.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Welcome to the YouTube chat. I see a lot of people here chatting it up already. Good to see you all. Some of the regulars, the tabletop regulars, are here. We also see.
Do they have a name? Do they have an? I haven't been on the channel in a while. Do we have a name for them? Like, are they like the tabletop? Like, are they like the bobbers? Are they like the tabletoppers? Are they?
I was gonna say,
like,
if I
because Taylor
had to...
Swift has like the Swifties. Like,
Bobbits.
you got to have like a name for your fan club. Bobbits.
If
Yeah,
I
like
were
hobbits.
to,
Like bobbits.
those are good. Yeah, I mean,
They kind
I
of.
don't know.
They have to come up with it on their own, I think.
Yeah, you
Let
all
us know
come
in the
up
chat
with
what the tabletop Bob
Game
fandom is.
just called their fans lovelies one day.
If I were to name them, I'd probably say something like the Tabletop Gang or something like that, or something very
names.
very lame.
Tabletop
Yeah.
gang.
Hey,
Though we actually may have some
Gang?
people. What's that?
Spectral Crew. No,
The Spectral. If only. If only the Spectral Crew. Oof, we'd be in trouble if we had the Spectral Crew here. But I will say we probably have some people maybe that are going to watch this either live or afterwards that aren't necessarily the tabletop faithful that we normally have here. We might be getting some new people because this is an episode of it's a one shot that's part of Kraken Week, which is something that this is the reason why I actually got this whole thing together, is because Kraken Week was created by 2 YouTubers, Ginny D and Pointy Hat. I put links down below in the description to their channels. But, honestly, the entire D&D YouTube community is kind of galvanized around this effort to make Kraken Week something else, I should say. It is basically like Shark Week for Discovery Channel. It's kind of like that, but for D&D YouTube. So all the D&D YouTubers around have been putting out videos related to the ocean or maybe even the Kraken itself. It's just something that's nautical themed, and it's going to be the first week of July from now till forever. So just get used to it. And I think there are over 100 videos on the playlist at this point. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So we're kind of at the end of the week because the week started on Monday. And so it's Saturday right now, July 6th.
The best for last.
Right, exactly. So we're getting ours in. We're getting it in right now. And we are happy to be part of Kraken Week. It's also really cool to be part of this YouTube community where we kind of all promote each other and do things, fun things like this. So really happy to be a part of it. And just because of Kraken Week, I decided, you know what, I need the A team here. I need the best of the best in terms of players to join in here. But unfortunately, they were all busy, so I got the 3 of you.
Backup team.
I'm so excited to be part of this group instead of the elites. We're way more piratey-ish.
Yeah.
Kraken-ish.
Junior varsity.
Everybody loves the B team, huh? So before we get started and we get set up and talk about our characters and all that stuff, we usually, if you're new here, we usually do an icebreaker question, something where we can get a chance to know the players a little bit better, know us a little bit better. So we're going to start with that traditional way here. And it's summer. It's the start of summer. We've been in summer. I've been in summer mode for about 2 weeks now since school ended. As teachers, summer is very important to us. So I've been on vacation mode. And my question to you is, what have you done with your summer so far, these first 2.5 weeks or so? And I'll kick it off so you get a chance to think. But I went to Legoland yesterday. It was so cool.
Woo, love Legoland.
And look
Legoland.
at what Legoland gave us in the souvenir cup. Look who's on it. It's the
Aw.
Pirates.
Let's go
So-
sick.
Lego pirate.
I love
It's
it.
actually, yeah, it's really cool. And I've been to Legoland once before. We went to Legoland in the wintertime. They have like a hotel there, and like it had like an overnight stay. It was really cool. But it was like one night was basically all I think you needed there. But in the summer, they have the theme park, and it's awesome. It was amazing. It was like every little detail. They even had little flowers and planters that were like Lego flowers. Like they did not have to go that
That's
hard.
kinda crazy.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So that was what I did with my first week of summer. We went to Legoland. I got a cool cup. Kids had a blast. The entire family, we enjoyed it. And so my question to you is, what have you done with your early start to summer? Who would like to begin?
Well, I'll begin.
Go.
Bob, I'm so glad you enjoyed the hotel at Legoland. I actually designed the hot water system there. So
Stop it.
Really?
yeah, so I'm an engineer. I don't get summers off. But I was in Lake George last weekend and I played pirate golf, mini golf.
Oh,
And I tied for first.
nice. I beat. You were about to say I beat.
And I went to,
tied.
it's a charity luau every year that we do to raise money for scholarships for Easter Island and Hawaiian students. And I actually sat through a dark and stormy Gosling's rum. There you go. I even have one next to me to drink.
Look
Not
at
sponsored.
you.
It's Bermuda's national cocktail. It was designed to look like a stormy sky. So when you see those colors, don't go sailing.
Oh, awesome. That's great. So on theme too. What a coincidence. And no, Steph, you're not a teacher. Jason in the chat is asking, are we all teachers? I'm the only teacher here on this group. Although CJ,
I work
he
at a
dabbles.
school.
Yeah, he
I don't.
dabbles.
I am not a teacher.
I am a teacher of the human soul.
Oh, really? Tell us what you do. Well, that sounds like you want to tell us about your summer then.
Tell us about your summer,
my-
Joey. What are you doing?
I've actually just been spending a ton of time at the beach. Usually
Oh.
just hitting up my friend Lisa. I biked 10 miles for the first time, at least in like 8 or 10 years at this point.
Wow.
I did not realize how much your ass would hurt after biking. Like I couldn't sit down. Like it looked like from the outside it looked like I had hemorrhoids. I'm just constantly like, oh. Let me
This
get
is why we're the B team, Joey. This is why we're the B team.
Welcome to Kraken Week.
up.
Butt Kraken Week.
Cracking Bobby up. That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah, Joey, it does. You got to get the gel cushioning and stuff like that.
Yeah. And well, I borrowed her. She had like an extra bike, and like the seat just kept falling all the way down. So I'm like, it was terrible. Oh my god. But
All right,
no, it was still a lot of fun. Like I enjoying getting out more.
That's
getting
great.
that-
So you did something on theme too. You've been beaching, going to the beach, bike riding, laying down on couches sideways. It's been great. Great start to the week.
It's been pretty good.
Lounging around.
Yeah. And CJ, go ahead. What do you?
I
what are you up to?
don't. I haven't really gotten out too much. You just got some summer festivals. Outdoor parks and festivals going on. A lot of that, hitting up those. There's one I'm going to right after this. So once we're out of here, I gotta get out of here because I'm gonna go check out the Nice Festival that's happening in town where I am right now. So there's that's going on.
Is it
and,
called the Nice Festival? Really?
It's called the Nice Festival. It's the
Nice.
it's actually an acronym for something. Yeah, hitting the beach a little bit. We're not too far from the beach, taking like nice long walks with the dog, because it's nice to be out and in the sun, and the dog can go for a walk, and we go down and we get some bubble tea
Ooh.
in the middle of town and just
Solid.
take the dog down there. It's really nice. It's a good walk.
Is the Nice Festival nobody includes CJ ever?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Really?
That's why I have to try and get there before it ends. But
Yeah.
it'll probably be closed.
They're gonna close it up. Yeah.
They're gonna shut all the food trucks down.
Nice. Well, great start to the summer for all of us, it seems. And today we are here to play Salvage Operation. I explained it to you all before we went live. And let's do it real quick. Salvage Operation is a one-shot that was created in 2005 as part of the Dungeon magazine, which anybody that's watched the channel for any amount of time knows that I love Dungeon Magazine, Dragon as well. I'm a big fan of those. That's when I was really like getting early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s when I started playing the game. So I feel like that was like my time. I would love to read through those Dungeon magazines and find inspiration. But it's from there. But it was actually republished in Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So we have a 5e conversion for it. It's actually very similar to the one shot that was in Dungeon Magazine, which I actually have a copy of too. So we're going to be using this today, and it's something I've actually always wanted to do. I think actually I mentioned to CJ, like when the channel first started, we're talking like 4 years ago almost at this point, that I wanted to start Icewind Dale, but I wanted to do like some one shots in between and do things like that and kind of spread around a little different adventures in addition to a long form campaign. And I never got around to it because we ended up doing Candlekeep Mysteries and all these other one shots anyway. We had plenty of those. So we never got around to it, but I've had this one in my back pocket for a long time. And when I was like, got to find something quick for Kraken week, what can I pull out? This was the one that immediately my mind went to. And I was like, this is going to be a really good one. So I'm excited for it. While we do this, we're going to jump into the game. Tell me who you are and what your character is, and why you might be trying to salvage something from a long-lost boat. Let's go to CJ. Tell us who you're playing today.
Oh, okay. I am playing Curious Garden, the Turtle Wizard, who is a conjuration wizard. He's a sailor. He's been, out on the seas for a while. Being a turtle, he's very familiar and comfortable with the ocean and the waves and being with the water. And he has spent his time, always sailing and salvaging and looking for treasure. And part of turtle culture is always about going out and trying to find and explore the world and do new things. So he's here with his familiar little parrot he has that sits on his hand or his shoulder, named Geordie the parrot. And we're just having a good time.
So we've got tokens here from Printable Heroes, and CJ, it's funny you were saying like, what's my name? We're all a little unfamiliar with their character saves. We created them within basically 12 hours. So if you forget your own name, it's okay. We will forgive you. But CJ is playing Curious Garden, and Geordie the parrot. We've got his token right here in the middle. Yes. Printable Heroes are linked down below in the description. Anything else, CJ?
No, that's about it. Yep, conjuration wizard. Turtle.
Perfect.
Probably isn't going to talk real slow like this.
Classic.
Because I kind of want to get out of here, so we gotta... He'll talk a little faster.
Hey, is he a turtle or is he a sea turtle?
He's a sea turtle.
Sea turtle.
Sea turtle.
Steph, what are you playing today?
I am playing Swingin' Sally, the seafaring sailor. She is a Triton. She is going to this boat to reclaim something for the head person of our Triton clan. Is it a clan? I'm sorry, guys.
It's a clan.
So,
you could have a Triton. Yeah, whatever it is.
I was sent by the chieftain of our clan to retrieve something. What it is, I have no idea. I probably should have asked before I left, but I was in too much of a hurry.
Don't worry, I got you, because your chieftain is going to put you in touch with someone who's looking for a crew. So You'll be good. And you're a paladin, you said, right?
Yes, so I'm playing a paladin. Perfect. I know we're 4th level, but I'm a new paladin. I still don't know exactly how everything works yet. And like I said, apparently my character, I don't want to say ADHD, but maybe that, because she left too fast from her classes, and so she's just swinging away. This is Swingin' Sally.
Nice, Swingin' Sally.
Yeah.
Alliteration aside, I think she's going to be a great character. Let's go to Joey.
I'm playing Poe Rowan, half-elf bard. He's a sort of a failed artist who, after seeing another bard kill it at a tavern with some sea shanties, he decided, okay, well, maybe I need inspiration. I need high adventure. specifically on the ocean, because sea shanties are in. So he's trying to find creative material for any kind of song so that he can make money.
I love it. He's basically just trying to find his mojo, his groove.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Except the one problem is that he has discovered he is seasick after he got on the boat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So all this time he's lived in this sea village or wherever it might be. He didn't realize that he has motion sickness?
He just never went on the water. He lived in like the woods.
Oh boy.
This is great.
He was just traveling around, went to some sort of sea town. It's like, oh, this stuff is all the rage.
He's more of an avid biker.
Yeah, he's more of a biker.
All right, awesome. So we're going to start. Here we go. You have been tasked by a man named Aubrich Dovalian, who was a wealthy noble at one point, but over the years, his fortune has faded. You see, actually, the problem is that he put all of his assets, converted them into property deeds and promissory notes because he was trying to build an empire of shipping down in the southern jungles. This is supposed to take place near Salt Marsh, which is obviously in the D&D setting of Salt Marsh, but it's not really that important for our one-shot here. But ultimately, he had a boat called the Emperor of the Waves. It was the foremost ship in his fleet. His plan was to obviously send the ship down to its destination in the south and then cash those checks in, basically. However, a storm separated his ship from the escort, and it was never heard from again. This is a huge financial loss for Aubrich, and over the years, he has been reduced to basically that of the fate of all of us, a commoner. And so ultimately, he is thrilled when he hears that after 5 years of losing his vessel, that it was sighted 2 weeks ago, just off the coast. So he's hired you to go and salvage what's left of his ship. But the one thing he told you was that he absolutely needed a box that was locked in the cargo hold, because that contains all those promissory notes, and it would be sealed in a very safe and secure box. The box would be located in a crate, branded with a large letter A. Again, nobody knows what happened to the ship. It's been gone for over 5 years, but now that it's been sighted, it's your job to go and get it. And his reward to you, which you had all agreed to already, don't you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Was 10,000 gold pieces to recover it.
What? That's a lot of gold pieces,
Yep.
I think.
The promissory notes and
Split between
property
us or
deeds total. The promissory notes and property deeds are worth a total of about 100,000 gold pieces. And after doing your due diligence and checking in, looking back into records and things like that, he is telling the truth. He has a massive fortune on that ship. And so he's offering you 10% to recover it. Anything else that you may find on the ship, common items, are free for you to keep. So, you're thinking about this meeting with Aubrich as the three of you ascend up into the top of the ship itself. In fact, we're starting our adventure on the... Let's see. Let's switch us to our map mode here. Here we go. The Foxel, which I've learned is how you pronounce forecastle? Foxel? I don't know if you all knew that. I didn't know that till recently. A commenter told me that CJ said it wrong when you ran our Spelljammer adventure.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Apparently, only an idiot would call it a forecastle. So.
Oh.
Idiot.
Glad I'm not an idiot.
But no, it was actually a very friendly comment, CJ. It was actually very supportive. It was like, I love what you're doing. But you did mispronounce it. So.
Well.
So here you are. You see yourselves. Let me describe to you the ship, actually, because as you've approached, there are a couple of other pieces of information you would need to know. You came here on a smaller ship called the Soul of Winter. It's a sailing ship run by Captain Wolgar Windrune, a male dwarf who has been insisting on you that Their job is just to deliver you here. They're not being paid to board the ship. So even though she has a strong 30 dwarf crew, none of them are willing to help any of you because they're not a part of this plan. But they have brought you there, and they are some 500 feet off of the bow of the Emperor of Waves. And so you've been given grappling hooks, rope. You've also been given 6 vials of antitoxin, 2 potions of healing, and 2 sacks for carrying any treasure that you find out. So you can write that down if one of you wants to just take note of it. I even have it here, so if you ask me, I'll tell you what you...
EJ, hurry up.
Can you say that one more time?
Yep. Rope and grappling hooks.
Second. No, slow down. Slow down. Hold on.
Rope and grappling hooks.
I'm a turtle. I gotta... Okay, rope and grappling hooks, 2 healing potions.
Yep, and 6 vials of antitoxin.
6 antitoxin.
And then 2 sacks for carrying treasure out of the ship.
2 sacks.
We don't need the antitoxin. Why would we need antitoxin? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. What could possibly be in the ocean that could cause this to be toxified?
Jellyfish? I don't know.
I start drinking
sea urchins.
You start drinking antitoxin?
So we have 5 antitoxins.
Oh god. So the ship itself, after several days of searching in the areas
go ahead.
I'm
going to take one of the healing potions, and the other healing potion is going to go to the to the paladin.
Sally? Okay.
Yeah, Sally is going to have the other healing potion, so you can put that in your inventory because I feel like our bard is supposed to have healing, but I don't trust our bard right now because they're drinking antitoxin.
We have 5 vials.
5 vials.
We only have 5 vials of antitoxin now.
I thought it would help with the vomiting.
That's true. He thought it might be like what's that? What do you drink when you go on a boat? Dramamine.
Dramamine or whatever.
Dramamine. Yeah, exactly. So the ship itself, after several days of searching, you found the location that others had sighted, and you see the large derelict ship. It is a massive ship, much bigger than the Soul of Winter. But whatever happened to it over these years has really, it's seen better days. The upper deck, when you finally get there, seems to be clear of debris, but it looks like this ship has been through the worst of it. Most of its masts are broken. You can see the sails and riggings ripped. It once a majestic, maybe figurehead of a fleet has now been hacked and disfigured. And I do have artwork to show you, so I'll do that right now.
Ooh.
Here you go. Beautiful, beautiful ship.
Oh, is that us in the little dinghy?
That is you in the little dinghy. You have been given a little dinghy to ride over to the side and bring yourself up. So you find yourself now on the forecastle, if I'm pronouncing that right.
You're not. It's pronounced forecastle.
All right, everybody. So you're here. There is nobody atop the deck, but you do see the 2 staircases leading down into the main deck. You can also see on the right side the quarterdeck, but that's just across the way. Since you know how these boat layouts are like each level of the boat, I'll just move you from place to place when you go there.
It's actually pronounced quarterdeck.
Is it really?
No, I don't know. I can't.
Damn. That would have been good.
That would have been good, though.
Would have been good. All right, so tell me where you're going. Why don't we start with you, CJ, since you seem to be
so there's
the one giving out goods here.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna head towards this staircase up the northern staircase and peer down. And I'm gonna actually ask my familiar. I'm gonna say to Jordy. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Jordy, go fly over there and see if there's anything over on the quarterdeck. From here on the forecastle."
Sure.
I mean the forecastle.
Does Jordy have a? He speaks to you telepathically, correct?
Yep. Speaks telepathically.
What's his personality like? What would you say?
I don't know. He's a parrot. He probably just, probably a little jovial, a little bit sassy.
Parrots
Probably
are
sassy.
jerks.
Pirates are what?
Parrots are jerks.
Parrots
Yeah,
are
he's
jerks.
probably a little sassy about it. He's like, yeah, I'll go. Fine, whatever. Make
He
me
fly-
go. Why don't you go? I'd rather
Ah!
glass.
Jordy will
What's this?
fly.
Okay, no, CJ has to do. That's the voice.
He's doing
That's
it.
the voice. Yeah,
That's the voice.
Yeah.
He flies over
right.
towards the quarter deck. It's really, like I said, mostly the same. You see there's a steering wheel. If they call it something different, it's a wheel. They call it a wheel. There's a wheel. And like I said, most of the masts at this point are either broken or shattered or definitely in bad condition. You get the sense that if this ship were to even try, it is really at the whim of nature at this point as to where it goes. But he goes over there and perches on top of that wheel. You notice the wheel spins very easily with him on it. It doesn't take much weight to move it.
Everything's broken over here. It's all broken.
What about you, Steph? What are you doing as you approach?
As we
Main
approach,
deck.
I'm going to use Divine Sense to see if there's anything evil dead.
Anything Evil Dead?
Yes.
Yeah. You could even get a little closer towards like the middle, like right about here if you wanted to, and just do it so you get a little bit more area. You don't sense anything that would be fiend, celestial, or undead or anything like that, unless Joey is not telling us something. I don't know.
No, fine. You definitely don't sense anything.
Good. Nothing.
Not for me.
But you will see, though, down into the main deck, which is below the quarter deck and forecastle, there's like a large iron grate that looks like it would go down further into the ship. And I'm just going to place you on the lower section so you can see. And I think I gave everybody sight to everybody's token. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see what I'm talking about here. So this is the area of the main deck. And you can see the iron grate here. These would be stairwells that lead up to your sections that you're in right now. So I'm just going to place you back up on the top level. Okay. And Joey, what about your character? What are you doing?
So we just climbed aboard, right?
Yep, you used your grappling hooks and rope to climb aboard the top of the Emperor of the Waves.
I'm feeling nauseous. Feeling a little upset. Like, I'm also expecting there to be like no danger on here because like it's a boat out in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why would there be?
Why would there be? It's been
so
abandoned for 5 years.
Abandoned. So I'm talking loudly, sort of like, what's Sally? Curious Garden. What are we doing here? Why? Are we ready to? Are you ready to get the box?
That's
Yeah.
it. All you need is a box.
Look, man.
We just have.
I am not splitting this 10,000 evenly if this is how it's gonna go.
I thought it was
You
10,000.
gotta work.
I don't need that much money. I came here for the music.
I'll tell you a secret. Tell you a secret. If you're moving, then you can't feel your body moving without you. So you should climb up there. And I point to like the tallest mast.
The one on our side.
Yeah, the one near the nearest mast.
Why do I need to climb this?
Because when you climb up, it swings, and then you feel like you're flying. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I can't. Swinging, the swaying. It's just... Look, I don't know. Maybe I ate something bad. I can't. I'm just an extra hand here. Okay, like I'll just take my small, tiny little cut. I'll just lift this box
Of 3,333 gold and be on my way.
I don't even need that much. I am an artist. I live off the land.
By that he means
Okay.
he eats rats right now.
Can we see below the lower deck at all, or we're just see this upper deck right now?
You can just
No, you
see
can-
into the area that I showed you before, which is called
Okay.
the main deck. So you were on the forecastle and the
I
quarter
see.
deck.
Okay.
Yeah. And this just leads down into what you can see. So this is all open, exposed to the air. You do notice, so there are 2 doors. There's doors here. Typically, these would be leading to like crew or captain's cabins, something like that.
Well, if what the guy said was correct, and we need to find all of his assets and stuff, I assume it would be probably in the captain's quarters, right, guys?
I
Should
mean,
maybe
yeah.
head that way.
It might
Yeah,
also
you-
be in the cargo holds where the cargo usually goes.
He did
Yeah,
say it was
but-
actually in the cargo hold when he last left.
Oh, we should
Well,
probably check.
Mhm.
We should probably though check the captain's quarters for maybe a key or anything else that might have.
You guys,
You might need to get into the.
you guys go do that.
thing. So yeah, I'm
I
gonna head down the stairs.
We'll be
I'm
over
gonna head down.
here.
Okay.
Head down. I'm gonna head down the stairs.
I'll move your tokens, yep. Oh, you can move yourself? Look at that.
I can move
Yeah,
myself.
Yeah, I can move myself.
I actually take out my loot, and I sort of saunter a bit,
Oh, great sauntering.
sauntering.
It
I-
never gets us in trouble.
I sit on the stairs at the bottom. Oh, I can't move it across.
Yeah, I just made it so you can't move anymore, so nobody does something
Oh, yeah.
drastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sit I sit on the stairs, and listen. You guys just tell me where this thing is, and I'll help you guys haul it off. But in the meantime, if you don't mind, I'm getting in the mood.
Sure.
I take out my loot and I try to.
You just start plucking some strings. You're like, clink, clink, clink,
Yeah,
clink,
like,
clink,
it's-
clink. You're like tuning it.
Yes, I'm tuning it. Like, no, that isn't right.
No,
Now
yeah, that's-
it's rather dark outside, but the moonlight above is helping you right now, and most of you have dark vision. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have. As a Triton, I have dark vision, especially
Mm-hmm.
in water.
Right, and I know CJ is the only one that doesn't have
I
dark vision.
don't.
So,
But I will cast dancing lights if that
Sure.
is necessary at this point. So I will
it's
cast
not necessary
dancing
right
lights.
now because, like I said, there's moonlight. You can see, but you get the sense that if you were to go into any of these quarters or below the deck, then you're going to have some light source.
I sense we may need some light.
So there, I believe, a door right in front of me. Is this one the captain's? I don't.
It could be. You want me to open
I'm
it?
usually
Usually-
in
usually
the
the
water,
captain's
not
in
on
the
top
back.
of the water. That one. Okay.
Usually the captain's in the back over here, under the
Okay.
under the main.
Sure.
The,
So I'm going to go that way, and open the door.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm like narrating everything that's going on in song.
the turtle and the triton, they walked to the deck.
They walked to the captain's door, and there they would
They opened it
They
up,
would-
and this is what they saw.
door.
Sore.
like,
Sure.
like
that works.
In character, he is fucking up. Like, I'm not. That's not just doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
He's like you said, he's trying to find inspiration. He hasn't really found his groove yet.
Yeah.
So the door opens, and you'll notice that immediately when you pull it open, there's a little bit of resistance. There are like cobwebs. I shouldn't say cobwebs. Spider webs everywhere in this room.
Oh,
Oh,
A
boy.
rough stone altar dominates the cabin. Strange markings cover its surface. Dried mud cakes the floor around it. You see humanoid skulls ring the wall above, each mounted with a wooden spike. The corners of this room are plied with garbage and debris. Crudely cut wooden logs smash furniture. Crudely cut wooden logs, comma, smash furniture, also a comma, torn sacks and shattered crates pile around dried palm fronds. You do see a staircase that descends from the southeast corner, and an acrid odor fills the air. And like I said, there are cobwebs and spiderwebs all over the place here.
This
It
is
makes
perfectly
seeing
normal
things
for-
very difficult.
This is perfectly normal for humans. Yes.
sea
For the
spiders.
people who live on top of the water, right? this is how you land dwellers live.
I mean, I'm a turtle person, so I live kind of both on the land and in the water. I think the elf probably knows better about what land people do.
I see.
But
Ugh.
I see like your sort of like shocked reaction. I sort of like go and like, investigate a little bit.
Oh, I have no shocked reaction. This seems all perfectly normal to me.
Upon seeing the spider webs in this situation, I'm gonna go and pop one of those antitoxins.
Get it ready.
I'm gonna drink it because I read what it actually does. So
What does it do? Tell us.
Joe is actually quite smart. If you drink the vial of liquid, you gain advantage on saving throws against poison for an hour.
Hey.
So it's not something you want to drink after you're poisoned. It's something you want to drink before you might get poisoned.
Wow. Joey was right.
Joey was right.
Here's the thing.
Boy.
I don't know how long ago. I probably drank it like at least in the first couple hours of our turn. So
I
don't know. Do you want to give me like a D4 10 minutes?
We'll just say you drank it right before you climbed up. It's all good.
Yeah.
No. The idea
it's
was
fine.
I drank it like in response to like my seasickness.
Okay, it's up to you. You tell me when you drank it. And you're
Let's
good to go.
say I have 30 minutes left. We'll say
Okay,
that.
30 minutes. There you go. That should work.
I will say to the paladin, if there are big spiders, they gave us this antitoxin.
Okay. I
may want
shall
one.
do as you.
I
I'll drink mine as well, I guess.
So
I walk over, still trying to come up with lyrics to my song, and I was like, as we walked through the captain's door, we saw the captain was no more.
And while you're
Hey.
singing your jaunty tune, tell me your passive perceptions, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm 9.
passive perception 11.
And what about you, Joe? What's your perception?
No. It's
10 plus your perception score.
Oh, plus my perception score.
It should be on your character
Yeah,
sheet.
so it's 10.
10. Okay.
Wait, no, it should be -1. My wisdom's
your-
-1.
Well, what's your perception? -1?
I guess skills can't be -1.
It can.
No, my perception is
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, it could be -1.
It's
Never
10
mind.
plus your perception. So if your perception is -1, it's 9.
Yeah, it should be 9.
Okay, it's 9 then. So CJ, you're the leader here with
Unless
the
you-
11.
With my 11? Okay.
Safe to say that with all the cobwebs and spiderwebs in this area, it makes seeing things very difficult. And from beneath the garbage, once Steph steps foot in here, from beneath the garbage and debris on the side, I think it tells me here, I'm not good with boat terminology here, but it says from the port side,
That would be
a
the left.
giant spider emerges from the debris. Roll initiative for me. I'm just going to
Boy.
write it down so you can roll and just call it out and tell me.
15.
Shoot.
So this is the front of the boat.
20.
This is port.
20, Joe?
Yeah.
I'm a 17.
Damn.
You're real good.
Yeah, really. You're really good. Not that it's going to matter, but, you're probably going to die anyway. We'll see. The spider that emerges from the debris gets the jump on all of you because it did surprise you. So it's going to go first. But then we go into initiative order. We're going to start with Poe, Sally, and Curious Garden. Oh, I didn't bring the monster up, did I?
No.
The creature lunges from the debris and is going to try to web you all. Kablam. So it says here, it's aimed at obviously Sally because you're the first one to enter the room. And I think it's not going to hit you because it's a 15. I think you said your AC was 17 or 18?
My AC is 17. Yeah.
17, okay. So it doesn't hit. But
Okay.
a big splotch of webbing flies just past your head. You feel like if this were to hit you, you certainly would be restrained by this. It's that big of a glob of web. And the creature raises up most of its front legs in the air like it's ready to fight. We go to Poe. You're up next.
Yeah.
Okay. I imagine this isn't like an evil creature, like it's an animal, right?
Yeah, it's a spider. But it's giant.
It is a spider.
Can I cast Animal Friendship?
Yeah, you could.
I guess how would that work in this situation?
You cast animal.
You cast a spell, and then the creature would have to take a saving throw against it. I think it's charisma, right?
Yeah.
No, it's wisdom. It's wisdom. It would be charmed. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or the target with harmful abilities or magical effects, and the charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it can't attack your friends.
Unless its intelligence.
Well, I could convince it to.
Right. If the
Right.
beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it doesn't work because then it's not because then it's really not a beast.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I will cast Animal Friendship. I'll actually get in between the creature and my companions.
Okay. And what do you say as you cast a spell?
Like, whoa, we're tourists.
We're tourists.
No.
Tourists. Yes.
I know.
Perfect.
No, I say, we mean you no harm. Okay, you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh
Can you
my
actually see?
God.
Can you see the rolls? I actually don't mind that
Yeah.
you see them. You know, I usually
I
don't
can
mind.
see them.
I can see it on Zoom. I can't see it on roll 20.
It's fine. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've told you all how I feel about fudging dice rolls. I don't ever do it, so I post it on usually to the stream so they could see it. But yeah, if you could see it on Zoom, it's totally fine.
I guess my spell DC would be 13.
Yeah, it's gonna succeed either way. So
it's not your friend.
it's not your friend. It doesn't seem to take your advice, and it looks pretty angry and upset. You freeze, Joe? Joey's freezing. There we go.
Yeah, I froze for a bit.
All right, good. You're back. All right, so that's your turn. You move in. Do you want to keep moving or a bonus action or anything like that? Or are you good there?
Sorry, I wanted to move in between. So yeah, like I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. The spell doesn't work.
The spell does not
yeah.
work. It's saved.
I guess I guess when I sort of realize that maybe I can draw my sword. My short
you
sword
can
and
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
oh, good. And I take them out.
Cool. All right, now we go to Sally with Curious Garden on deck.
Outside of the game real quick, I was going to say that in the water we don't have sea spiders, but I didn't want to be wrong, so I quick Googled that, and I am terrified by the results. So I don't know which ones are creepier. Okay. Back in the game.
Man.
There we go.
So I am going to jump in between because I think the webbing hit me like over this way.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find my hand or something. Sorry. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I think the webbings hit us like here or something.
Yeah, it kind of came the direction of the
Okay.
spiders over here. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in between me and this dumb bard here. And swing.
Go for it.
So, yeah, let me get to my character sheet. I'm gonna use probably my longsword here. Did that do it? Oh wait, I have to swing for it first. I'm sorry, guys. Why is there 2?
Well, it usually gives you 2 if you had like advantage or disadvantage. But
Okay.
we'll take obviously the first one, which is a 7. It looks like you rolled
sorry about that.
Yeah, so 3. You rolled a 2 plus your 5, so 7.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't do anything.
No.
I hit the palm fronds in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and say, yes, I meant to do that.
You're getting the rust off. You're used to fighting in water. This whole on land thing is new to you. It's
crazy.
Fine. Yeah, it's
Yeah, the sword
there's not nearly as much resistance, so you like went a little bit faster than you're used to.
Yeah.
That makes
And like I
sense.
said, the sword is heavier. My center balance is off.
Oh, this is not your favored terrain for sure.
If anyone has
Right.
seen any of the Supernatural 20s, I roll real shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's funny. There are some people on the channel that they just roll poorly. It's roll 20, so it's not like we're like rolling physical dice here or anything like that. It's like your dice could be bad. It's legitimately
Yeah.
like just random, but it is weird. CJ,
Okay. I saw a fool try and cast a spell, and then
ragging on Joey is a time honored tradition.
just trying to make friends with the enemy is a time honored Joey
The
tradition.
time honored tradition.
I'm Bart.
I'm a bard. I just want to be friends with everybody. But maybe his spider friends could come to my next show.
That's it.
But this room full of dry. There's dry stuff in this room.
It's mostly dry.
It's mostly dry. All right, then I'm gonna cast Acid Splash instead of Firebolt. So it has to make Dexterity saving throw, DC 14
Okay.
for an Acid Splash.
It got a 16.
Then nothing happens.
Yeah.
I try
Yeah.
and spray acid on it,
Yeah.
and nothing happened. I'm
We're
like,
gonna
take this splash of acid.
It's actually quite agile, and as you miss, it like skitters up onto the wall and eventually the ceiling. It does stay within 5 feet of you at all times, though, Steph, because
Okay.
the ceiling isn't
That
too
was my
high
next
in here.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to suffer an attack of opportunity, but it's going to climb up the wall and then from overhead attack the next victim,
Great.
and it's going to like climb basically over all of you.
Oh.
I'm going to also bring up some tiny baby spiders that are also very upset that you're here. They come out of the debris, and they're going to attack. So we've got some baby spiders, some big spiders, all good stuff here.
Maybe set the babies on fire, though, please, Tortoise.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll set those on fire. Yeah, you want flaming spiders running around? Bunch of spiders that are on fire. That's the best.
I mean, it's little baby ones. They're probably squishy.
All right, so the giant spider is going to climb up, and I just got to double check one thing to see if it recharges its web. It does not. And it's going to try to bite. Let's see, who threatened it the
Oliver?
most? Probably CJ at this point.
I definitely not during this one.
CJ, a 23 to hit.
That would hit, yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Really.
Is this against poison? Because I would have advantage because
It
drank
is.
some antitoxin.
You can.
21.
Sweet. So that will pass. All in all, you take 5 piercing damage
Okay.
and half as much of the poison damage because you succeeded. So it was 9, so it reduces to 4. So you take a total of 9. All right.
Okay. Yep.
And then in terms of the baby spiders, I don't know what just came in hearing. I heard something. I don't know if anybody was trying to say something. But some baby spiders. One on you and one on Sally. For you, 15. Does that hit, CJ?
That misses.
And Sally, a total of 17.
That's equal, so it hits.
Holy moly, these baby spiders do a lot of damage.
Oh no.
13 piercing damage.
What?
Yeah.
No. That sucks. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
13 piercing damage from all these spiders biting you. Just climbing all over you. And in fact, they enter the same space as you. Okay.
Yeah, these spiders, they climb on my shell and they start trying to bite my shell and they just can't get through.
They tried, but no avail. All right, back to the top of the order here. Poe, Sally, Curious Garden.
All right. What should we do?
I don't know, man. What can you do? You guys
Oh my
try
God.
to befriend them again? I'm very upset that I got hit by a baby spider.
Yeah.
Don't like this on me.
If I used animal friendship on the baby spiders, would it only apply to one of them?
Oh my god,
Yes.
just hit it with a loot or something.
Can you hit something?
Yeah.
You just drew your sword. Use your sword as a sword.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm laughing because you have your sword out, asking, "What should I do? What should I do?"
That was mostly Joey.
That was mostly Joey.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll try to attack it. Sorry, is my internet cutting out again?
No, you're good. The big one or the small ones?
I'll attack the big one.
Okay.
I have my sword and my dagger out. Sorry, trying to get back to. There you go. All right, so first attack, short sword. Yeah.
That was the damage.
That was just the damage, Joe. You got to hit the attack. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, look at this. 24.
Nice.
With eight piercing damage. Nice job. You connect.
Oh, he's the first one to hit anything from our group too. I'm so mad.
And now the dagger.
If you'd like, you can do the offhand, correct? 20.
20. And
All right.
this is
No,
my.
it shouldn't.
So
It doesn't include the dexterity, but 3 piercing damage as well.
Yeah.
Wow, nice job, Joe.
Job.
You did 11 damage.
I just,
you hack.
I stabbed its like underbelly. It's
Yeah,
like-
you hack into the spider, which is now hanging from the ceiling. The little spider is still attacking your friends, but the other one turns his attention now to you. We go to Sally.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the baby spider that's on me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that? Okay. It says within 10 feet, but it doesn't say if it, like...
That's within.
unless. So I'm going to cast that one.
Yep.
And then that adds 1d6, so now I have to try to hit it, and I think I get advantage. Is that right?
Hunter's Mark gives you more damage, as in D6
More
to the
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so
So-
I'm going to
Go ahead.
try with, like, my longsword. Oh,
Ooh.
man. See, it's rolling great the second time. I don't know. I have to take off advantage, but I don't know where it's adding advantage to.
I know. I don't
Nonetheless.
know where it is either. I feel like this happens a lot in D&D
It's
Beyond, but
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So that stinks. And that was my
Yeah.
bonus action too.
yeah. But Hunter's Mark
yeah.
remains. So
Okay.
okay. So you miss, and then we go to Curious Garden.
Curious Garden is going to. I guess you. I will. I want to deal with the little ones, but I will firebolt the big one. Now that it's on the ceiling, hopefully it won't, light all of the little things that are in the room on fire. So firebolts. Oh, crit!
Nice,
Woo!
sweet.
For 10 damage. Wow, I did way more
With a 9 and a 1.
with a 9 and a 1.
It's kind of what it should be, right? Roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, this creature is bloodied,
10
It's hurting.
damage.
Nice.
burned, and scarred. Its turn next. It's gonna scurry away and go out into the night here. It'll disengage and just kind of climb up top onto the what is it called? The forecast? No, the quarterdeck. The quarterdeck. Okay, it'll take its turn doing that, and then the baby spiders will attack. We got 2 on, one on Garden and the other on Sally.
They want to
Garden,
follow
Sally. Garden 11, Sally 20.
This is-
Ugh, stop hitting me.
Sally
I'm gonna go down. You stupid
13
baby.
piercing damage.
Another 13?
Yeah, another 13. It's funny if it hit CJ, it would only been 6.
Okay.
So you take another 13 piercing damage from the bites of the spiders. We go to the top of the order. Poe.
Are you still up?
I'm barely up. I have 6 HP left.
Yeah.
So
All right. I guess. How big are these? Is it like a swarm of?
It's a
baby
swarm.
spiders?
Yeah, a swarm of spiders.
Like, would a torch be more effective than a sword? Like,
I don't know.
What can I do?
I guess I'll yeah, like I'll try and attack these like baby spiders. Like what I just like I'm trying to figure out like what in the situation. Like, do I just make an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I guess I'll try and like. Wait, how big are these little guys? Are they, like, this
They're
big?
like normal spiders, a swarm of tiny spiders. They're considered tiny beasts, but when they are in the swarm, they act like one target.
Okay.
for it. You can make attacks against them.
Yeah. All right. First attack. Yeah. 15.
That'll hit.
10.
Oh, Joey. Crushing these things. You just whack a swath of spiders.
Scrape them off.
Nice.
And then dagger. 19. 3. So 13 damage.
Yep. You get the sense though that not all of your damage goes through because like you're hitting a swarm and you're using like a slashing weapon, but generally speaking, that was a good amount of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I sort of feel like they like sort of like crawl over the sword.
Yeah, some of them do. Some of them evade the blade, but you do hit a bunch. We go to Sally.
Okay, I guess. I did Hunter's Mark on the baby spiders, but I guess I didn't realize it was a swarm of them. That still works, even though it's like targeting one.
It
I
does.
guess it would like move to another
No.
one if I can't hit it.
Their target.
Just have to hit it first.
They're counted as one creature. However, you do need
Okay.
to give me a Constitution saving throw because Hunter's Mark is a concentration spell, so you need to give me a 10.
Oh, okay.
A DC 10.
D10, sure.
A DC
Second
10.
here.
It's the DC is 10 that you need to pass
Oh,
for
gotcha.
a
Okay.
con check.
Sorry. Give me a second here. Let me see. Why
Nice.
is everything double?
It's okay.
12.
It still would take the first one. Yeah, you pass.
I know, but the second one's always higher for me.
Isn't that funny? So
Okay,
now you can make your attacks.
Okay. I try it. 12. Does 12
That
hit?
hits. It does.
Okay. 12 slashing.
And you add a D6 to the damage for Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. Let me add a d6. Oh, that was with the d6. Sorry.
No.
No.
You rolled the
No,
zero.
I roll again.
Out of 0.
Sorry.
Fine.
Let me
But
get
it does
my
look like
dice.
the other is correct.
It's 13.
Okay, nice.
Oh, so 15. I'm sorry. 12 plus 3. 15.
Gotcha. Okay, this creature is equivalent of like bloodied. It's basically like its size of the swarm is reduced. It doesn't look as effective anymore. Some of the spiders are scattering away, but it's still there in a mass. So there we go. And then we go to CJ.
Okay, I will cast. What can I do? That's going to be a lot of damage. That's not...
Fire should do a lot of damage to it, shouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, magic will do more because it'll hit more of them. So yeah, I'll firebolt the ones that are. That's a range spell though. If they're both.
Yeah, you rolled disadvantage.
Yeah. So I will try and acid splash the
Yeah.
spiders.
You can do that.
When,
I'm going to get the ones that are all over me because there's ones that are on top of me. So I'm going to get those ones.
Go
So
for it.
dexterity saving throw for the spider swarm, DC 14.
Dex save. Gotcha.
Dex save.
2.
Yes. So they fail, and they are going to take 5 acid damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
Just gonna move you off of it so I can see it. All right. 5 acid as some of the spiders wither away.
I feel like it should like almost deal double damage or something. Like it should be like weak, something like acid splash.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't really have anything
It's the
here.
opposite. It's
Really? It's resistant to acid splash?
No.
no. No.
But it doesn't like hit more, or like, because it's a blast or anything like that. I agree with you. I think there used to be rules like with the swarms in 3rd edition, but I don't know if that went away in 4th or not. But anyway, the
It's
end of
because
your
they gave
turn,
them-
CJ. Or are you moving somewhere else?
I am not moving because if I move, will this swarm move with me, or
It
will
doesn't
it?
necessarily move with you, but if you move away, it could get an attack of opportunity.
Then I am not going to do anything. I will. I really would like to get these spiders off of me, but I can't. That's good. That's
Sure.
it. Yeah.
The spider swarm that's underneath you, Steph, is going to run away. It's not smart enough, I think, to take a disengage action, so it'll move. So you could take an attack of opportunity against it if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like
And
to.
so can Joey or CJ if you feel inclined to do so.
Yeah.
Oof,
9.
not going to hit.
I'm saving it for later, I guess.
Joey,
15?
you hit.
7 piercing?
Okay. And
It's like-
CJ,
I'm
anything
thinking
from you?
Flat end of my sword being like, ah!
Yeah, there's a couple spiders lingering on it. You flick them off. CJ, what about you? You attack it? You have
I'm
any
not.
weapon out?
No, I'm gonna. I'm saving it for when the spiders that are on me try and get off me.
Fair enough. All right, and then the spiders that
They
are on
could
you are
now.
going to attack you.
Ah, thanks. Great. That's expected.
A 7's not going to cut it though. So they try
No.
to swarm on you and bite, but your armor or mage armor, whatever armor you have, turtle armor.
My turtle shell. They're all
Your
just
shell.
crawling all over my shell, the
crawling
back of my
inside.
shell, and they're trying to bite it. They're like, "Ah, this isn't working."
And we go to top of the order. Poe, Sally, Curious, Garden.
Okay.
Oh, me again.
You again.
Yeah,
Get-
I'll try and smack the ones off of CJ,
Off the shell.
off the shell. Take the blunt side of my sword and try and like scare them off again.
You're going to give him shell shock.
All right, I'm leaving. Goodbye. This is I didn't sign up.
Hey, you're hitting real well today, Joe.
Just got the dice.
God, damage too. Look at this. 9, and you have your offhand.
Yeah. Whoa!
Nice.
Oh my gosh. I'm just stealing everybody's luck.
So it doesn't count as a crit. We'll take the first one, which is going to be 4.
why did it roll a 6?
Oh, it's going to be 2. Excuse me. 2.
Oh,
It's
2
weird.
plus 4.
Because
Oh,
I thought you
yeah.
had a critical. That's why.
Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Here, let me. Should I just roll it again?
No, you're good.
Nope, you're good. I kept it.
Okay.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. We go to Sally.
Since the spiders are off of me, the one is still above us?
No, that's
He
He
gone.
ran.
Oh, he ran away too. Okay.
There's
Um,
just baby spiders on me.
Just baby spiders on you. I'm going to move myself to help with that. I know swords aren't great for this sort of thing, but yeah, I'll try anyways.
Just a little higher.
Oh, 24.
Finally
hit.
here. Finally.
Oh boy. 6 slashing.
And your hunter's mark. You can move
Wow,
it
that
to.
was
Actually,
awful.
no, because the
Oh,
other
yeah.
one didn't die, right? So is it as a bonus action you can move it on your turn, or is it an action?
It is a bonus if it goes to 0 hit points, and it never went to 0 hit points. So I can't move it unless they go to 0.
Okay.
It is a
You
bonus
d-
action to move it, though.
Oh, so you could
So-
do that then, if you'd like.
Can I, if it's still live?
I think so. I'll double
Okay.
check, but roll the extra d6 and see if it
Okay.
matters. Or what matters.
Like, look, I'll take any advantage I can. Because that's an extra 5.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It only says if the target drops to 0 before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, still good amount of damage, 6. And then we jump to, let's see, who's left here? Curious Garden?
That's me. I will once again try and acid splash it. So give me another dex saving throw as I splash acid on it on myself that I'm
How do you splash out? Like, is it just on your hands, or do you like vomit it out? Like,
it comes out of my hands. I'm
It's
a
like
wizard.
a spell. It's a wizard. Yeah.
I'm a wizard. I'm not just. It's not like a
What's your
like a
damage?
portal thing. It is 1d6. 3.
3 it is. Still up, but it's going to use its turn to run away from you because it's scared. It goes and hides into the debris. You can take an attack of opportunity against it,
will
all of you.
Take an attack of opportunity on that. What am I going to use? I'm going to use
Okay.
my quarterstaff.
18
You hit, Sally. Roll your damage.
to 11.
And before you can even wield your quarterstaff, Curious Garden, Sally hacks the swarm down. The few remaining spiders scatter into the debris, but they are no longer a threat. All right, combat is over.
that's my response to all this.
We may still have to deal with that big one. But boy, am I glad I drank that antitoxin.
What was that? What was giant monster?
Giant.
Spider?
I'm sorry. Is this your first adventure?
No.
Have you never been on an adventure before? Is that
No.
That's why you're here. You're looking for tales for adventure, and this is your first adventure, isn't it?
Wouldn't it be funny if this is like
You've
undercover
never-
boss and he's the guy that you've been hired? He's hired by.
No.
You've never.
No, this reminds me of a tale that I heard of a guy with like gold eyes, silver hair, and he had a bard following him around to tell of his tale. It was called The Watcher, I think. He like watched everyone.
Did not.
I have been on many
You've
adventures.
never encountered anything scary before, and you just want to make everything your friend.
No, I am very hurt.
Yeah. Do you want? You could drink your healing potion. If you guys want, if you'd like. I'm sorry. What was that?
Hold on. I actually wait. I think I can help.
Okay.
I cast
I'm
Cure.
going to sift through some of this stuff to try and see if there's anything amongst the debris
Debris.
that. Tell me that I'm pronouncing that one wrong.
All right.
I'm gonna look through the debris for anything meaningful amongst the captain's things.
Yes, you do. See, Joey.
I Sally by 8 points.
Nice.
Okay.
8 hit points to Sally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Captain's log, CJ. You find one.
Excellent.
And
Captain's
underneath that log, you find a book that they wrote things down.
Ah, excellent. Even
So,
better. Captain's
You find
diary.
a book. It's written in common. It does look like Captain's log. It details the ship's last voyage, including an account of a terrible storm that threw the Emperor of Waves off course. Running low on food and drinkable water, the ship was forced to drop anchor off on an uncharted island. The last entry describes an attack by orcs that fought alongside goblins and monstrous vermin. Though the crew defended the ship from this initial attack, they suffered heavy casualties, and the final entry also records the captain's fear that the attack might have been the precursor to an even larger assault. Additionally, in the captain's desk, a broken desk, you find a small sack containing 10 red rubies.
Ooh, grab that. Put that in. I guess I put that in the bag in in one of the sacks. I guess
Yep.
that might be a
Treasure.
A treasure. I'm not sure if that's for us or if it's something that the guy who he didn't say anything about a bag of 10 rubies, did he?
He actually said that anything that would be found would be contained in the box that he needs. Everything else is yours.
Okay. I will take those.
All right, so this place
I'd
seems
say-
thoroughly searched. It's also just in pieces, so to even search more would be difficult.
I will tell the others that I found a bag of 10 rubies so that they know to
Sure.
ask me for that when we're done adventuring on this
That's
Shit.
fine. That's not what I'm here for.
We will
Don't know what
split
I'm here
these.
Wait, are those are real rubies? Wait,
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
ever-
yeah. You really have never been on an adventure before. This
Oh,
is
what?
this is hilarious. This is
okay, fine. You got me. You got me.
never
Like, what do you want? What do you? I lied about my resume when I got to
you
college.
lied on your resume.
Oh boy.
Got hired to this adventure. It seems to be my path in life. I lied about being a musician.
7 + 2.
You.
I did drink that healing potion, so I'm up another 9. Like
Fair
I was pretty down. So,
Oh,
I'm sorry. You guys can continue fighting. I'm just
Sure.
Well, it seems like this ship encountered some sort of terrible attack by orcs and goblins that were somehow mounting another attack. That's probably gonna attack. They're probably gonna attack some poor village, but that's not really our concern. Let's try heading down these stairs and seeing if there's stuff down there.
yeah. That's probably way down.
It is
Probably
probably
a good
way
way
down.
to the cargo.
Yeah, I'll move your tokens if you descend the steps.
It's,
I want to Wait, is there? Do we know that there's nothing left there to investigate?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you're welcome to take some of the skulls.
some-
That seems like your jam. Maybe
Some more palm fronds or whatever.
the marble
could.
altar. Feel free to touch that. Sit on it.
The marble altar, if you just want to look at it again, like I said, it's there's nothing really to know from it. It just looks as though it's like I said, a pretty gruesome altar. It's got you had skulls as well decorating it, so you don't really know.
Okay.
But you head down the steps, and the good thing about the steps are that they're pretty free, free I should say, but there's spider webs in there, but you can able to easily move them along, cast them aside. The stairs are clear of debris, though. So you head down into the lower deck. Now, this area here is damaged as well. You can see that there's a door at the center of the room that looks pretty damaged from like weather and rust. That's definitely there. Judging from the stove along the wall of this room, this was once the galley. Now the area is cluttered with bones. Badly damaged metal knives and other cookware hang from the hooks in the ceiling, while the choking stench of rotting flesh fills the air.
Ugh,
As
Why is
you
so bad.
as you enter, you see tiny spiders crawl around and over everything.
Yes.
But generally free of webs and things like that.
I like avoid the spiders as I'm walking.
I stomp on every one of them that I can find on my way. Like, I'm not going out of my way, but I will lift up my feet higher and hit the ground harder.
I want to investigate the door. I want to see if I can
Sure.
by conventional.
And Stephanie, while you do search the room, stomping around, you see there's a trapdoor with a ladder that leads down further into what looks like the cargo hold.
Perfect. I relay, hey guys, I think this is the way down to the cargo hold. Probably as low as it can get, right? That's where the cargo usually goes.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was on this level. Let's see what he finds behind the door, though. Maybe
Sure.
there's more
Yeah.
spiders.
Is there like a?
No more spiders.
Can I see through the lock?
The little keyhole. You want to look through the keyhole?
Is that possible?
There's no keyhole that I can sense, but the door does open. It's not locked.
Oh, okay. I want to peek through. Like I
Sure.
open it here, using my dark vision.
You open the
Yeah.
door, and at this point, so it's pretty dark. So, CJ, unless you were standing like right by the stairs, it's pretty hard to see for you here.
I will I'll cast dancing lights then.
Do you want to cast it after he looks in the door?
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it either way because he suggested it first. So he opens the door to peek in with his dark vision. Joey, when Poe looks in, you can see into what looks like some sort of hold. It's kind of hard to tell actually, but the floor of this chamber is covered with arcane runes
Can I take
written in some sort of material. You're not sure, but it looks awfully a lot like blood. There's more to this room, though, before you read these runes. A circle has been carved into the floor's wooden planks, and spiderwebs cover the walls and the ceiling. 2 human-sized bundles attached to the ceiling writhe as hundreds of tiny spiders swarm over them.
I tell everyone that
Were we told that there would be anyone living or came before us? Like, should there be still people alive in here?
I don't remember them saying that there was any other.
You just know that the ship was lost for 5 years. So could there be original crew members still on board? Possibly.
I wanna take a second to like read these arcane runes and then like inform everybody what's going down.
Can you read arcane ruins?
I can't. I've got a good history and good arcane. So
what languages do you speak, Joey?
Gnomish, and Common, and Elvish.
You cannot read these runes.
I'll try. What do I speak? I think I speak Primordial. Primordial.
Does anybody speak Common?
Yeah, I speak
Common.
You can't read the runes.
Can I take a sort of arcane test?
Yeah. Even though you don't know what the runes say, you can maybe get a sense of like their positioning. Maybe there's a spell that you recognize. Go ahead. Give me an Arcana check. An 8? No, you have no idea what these could be doing.
I close the door, and I tell everyone. It seems like there are 2 people wrapped in spiderweb, and there's like a nest of them in there. And there's all these runes on the floor. I have no idea, but I think we should just bail.
Did the people look like hurt? Were they moving? Were they
moving?
writhing at all? Maybe
there was some writhing.
We might want to help them. It's up to you. I mean, this is your first adventure. How do you feel? Would you like to help people? Are you here to help people, or are you here to just run away and ignore things as your? This is your first adventure. You get to make your story. What will people tell? This is part of your. This is the story that you're going to sing about. Do you want to sing about how you heroically saved these people, or how you cowardly ran away? I mean, it's fine, whatever.
All right, like I get pressured into taking out my coins.
I have a 0 charisma.
That'll cry. Your intelligence.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that sometimes convincing a PC you don't need to make a check.
Yeah.
I open the doors and I say, ah! Not knowing what to say.
And 9 glyphs of warding go off. Fireballs everywhere.
Oh god.
I open the door wide open and I want to shout to the figures in there. Are you guys still alive?
You hear muffled sounds coming from within, more just like groans, really, and writhing from the webs. The webs like making that sticky sound as they writhe.
I guess we should help.
I want to a dagger onto the runes.
A dagger?
Can I just is there?
I toss my dagger onto the runes to see if they'll like trigger or anything.
Oh yeah, there's stuff on the floor.
You walk into the room?
No, I don't walk into the room. I'm still outside the room. I just toss my dagger over the runes, like I want the metal to sort of like slide off the wood.
So they're not right next to you. They're more like in the middle of the room, but you know, 5 to 10 feet away.
I toss it. I can toss the dagger 10 feet away.
Sure, you toss your dagger into the middle. It clangs to the floor and rolls across the wood. Maybe brushes up against the arcane runes, but nothing really truly happens.
What do you mean? Does it? Do I miss?
I mean, no magical effect happens. Is that what you're asking?
Okay.
You guys think they're still gonna be writhing after we check the cargo hold? Like,
Probably.
what's gonna be another 20 minutes,
But-
right?
We should. Maybe they can tell us if maybe they already robbed the cargo hold. So checking down there is useless. We can probably get some information from them about what's going on here.
That's a lot of assumptions.
Okay,
Assuming
let's.
there's-
Who's got a gold coin? Heads we go in, tails we don't.
You
I
could
got
split
it,
up.
fine.
Some of you go down to the cargo hold.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna try and see these people on the ceiling, and I'm gonna go in the room, but I'm not gonna go anywhere near these rooms.
Can I throw a hand axe to see if I can maybe hit the like string that they're on?
Yeah, you want to do that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would that be?
I'd say
I'm
a
not very
DC.
good, obviously I'm not a good roll, but
I think they actually have an AC and everything, the webs and stuff like that. Let me just double check.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
okay. What would that be? Just like my
Just like a
usual?
ranged attack. Yep, with your since it's a thrown weapon, you can use your strength. So it'd be like a
Okay.
normal attack with it.
So like a hand axe.
Mhm.
22.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Okay. 8 slashing.
Yeah, you cut down one of the the bodies. It lands with a thud on the ground, and the writhing continues. At this point, though, a spider phases into existence, and a
Spiders.
what was your passive perception? CJ, 11 is the highest.
11.
11. Yeah, you did not see the creature, but a spider phases into existence. It was not there a minute ago, and now it is.
Okay, let's just close the door and leave.
Also,
Wait, I'm in the room.
also standing from.
I literally just closed the door.
That's
I'm in
fine.
the room.
Joey is in the room. Also standing from behind the mast within the arcane runes stands a half orc, covered in what looks like webs and scars and blood, and he stands there with a staff and a flaming sphere in his hand. And I have artwork for this. Look at this beautiful art.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh, he's got a flying snake, that son of a bitch.
It's a little cooler than your parrot.
It's a little cooler than my parrot.
It's a little cooler, just a little cooler. Okay, so there we go.
What?
So you close the door, and Joey's character is stuck inside there.
Now cast animal friendship.
Actually,
No.
He speaks too as the door slams shut. He talks to you, Joey. He says, "You dare to face Krell?
no.
Bow down before Lolth. Bow down before Lolth
I
and
bow.
suffer."
I get on my knees. Like, no daring, no daring here. I'm just lost. Found the ship. Didn't mean to. I'm just gonna be on my way, and I start making my way towards the door.
I'm like listening at the door, and I turn to Sally, and I'm like, I think there's someone else in there. They said something about Rolf.
Oh, god damn
Something
it! I just
about-
open the door again and I just go at the guy.
Hold
I
on,
don't
we're gonna
even
roll.
care.
We got to roll initiative here for this one.
I want to cast a spell.
No, we got to roll initiative. Roll
Wait,
initiative.
before the initiative. Ah.
No, you can't go before the initiative here. The guy knows you're here, so. Roll initiative and let me know what you get.
Ooh, yes. My initiative.
All right, what do we get, CJ?
Got a 20.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
I got 17.
I'm at a 12.
Okay, so Joey, you are at 17, Sally at 12, Curious at 20, and of course, our bad guys are mixed within. We start. Curious, you go first. Curious Garden is up. Now, you look around the room, CJ, and Curious Garden knows that the trap door down to the cargo hold is here, and your friend, who's trapped behind the door, is the opposite direction. What do you do?
Sorry.
Mr. Experienced adventurer.
I was reading spell description.
Curious Garden, what do you do?
What do I do? Well, I'm going to well, Sally was gonna burst in, so I'm gonna burst in with her.
Okay, so you open the door.
Yeah, so I'll open the door.
Okay.
And I see him. I see
Krell.
Krell. And I see Poe, and I'm like, what's the meaning of this? Orcs die! And I'm going to cast. Is there any debris in the room that looks like it weighs between 1 to 5 pounds?
Yeah, there's certainly there's
Okay,
small debris, broken pieces of wood, things like that.
great.
Rope.
I'm going to cast Catapult on one of these pieces of debris, hopefully from over here, and fling it this way so that I try and get it to hit both the spider and Krell.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
What do they have to make?
flies
Dexterity?
So if it hits, so first it's going to hit him. It's going to hit Krell. So that means he has to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 14.
He fails.
Okay. Then, since he didn't fail the saving. Oh no, he failed the saving throw. Okay. The object strikes the target and stops moving, so it just stops when it hits him.
Okay. Oh, so if it didn't hit him, it could keep going and hit somebody hopefully in the line.
Yeah, it could keep going. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, go roll your damage.
So he's going to take 3d8. Oh, that's okay. That's not terrible, but 10 damage as this piece of debris flies and hits
Nice.
him. I
Excellent.
just want to make sure this is how I'm... On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
Any other effects, or is that it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Krull calls up to the corners of the room and he says, "Descend, my servants of Lolth." And you could see, because your passive perceptions are really bad, these giant wolf spiders are in the corners of the room and they drop down on the two of you here. They are going to go and they'll get attacks on you. You did not see them coming. Let's roll their... Yeah, here it is. They're going to have advantage on these attacks. 22 on you, Joey.
22 damage?
Yeah, no, 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And on CJ a 13. Does that hit?
That'll miss. Nope.
Okay, so Joey, you take 3 piercing. I need a con saving throw. You took antitoxin, so give me a save with advantage.
$18.
Okay, you take half of the poison damage. The poison damage was 5, so you take
So,
2 poison damage and 3 piercing.
All right, down to 18.
Okay, and then Krell will go, and he's going to use his flaming sphere on you, CJ. I'm gonna probably just put a little. What do you think would be easiest here? Put a little square or something,
Yeah,
or circle.
Little dot. Yeah.
Let me see if I could do. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, little shape, and we'll make it orange. There it is.
Perfect.
So the flaming sphere goes right to your square.
Okay. Does it crash?
I'm
into
gonna bring it to the front here. Oh, you're still ahead of it. All right, whatever. It's behind you here. The flaming sphere. So CJ, you have to take a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving.
And in fact, Joe, you do too. If you end your... You can move it up to
11.
30 feet. Yeah.
When he smashes in, he smashes it into me.
Yeah, so it does damage to
that's-
you only. But Joe, if you end your turn within the range of it, 5 feet of it, you take the damage as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you fail. You take 2d6 fire damage, CJ.
Yikes. This could kill me. Not really, but
6.
oh, okay.
All right?
Fair enough.
All right. And he'll move to the corner of the room. We go... Actually, no. He's freaking not scared of you. He's staying there. And then we go to... Next will be Poe.
I think I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
On?
God.
On Krell?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Don't roll any dice yet. I'm just wondering if I should really do this. Okay, so apparently it would make him like indifferent to us. So
That wouldn't do anything for the spiders.
I mean, apparently
You
they-
hit really well. Just hit something.
Unless he controls the spiders, is what Joey's thinking.
yeah, he
Okay.
controls the spiders.
See if you can
so,
control the spiders.
So we just convince him, like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on him. Let's do it.
Okay, so this is a charisma saving throw.
Wait, let me see. Wait, do you
Yes.
know? You have it in
says-
front of you?
I have it in front of me. Yeah, it's make a charisma saving throw. If he
Okay.
fails the saving throw, it can also choose to fail it, but he will not. If he fails it, one of the following 2 effects happen. You can suppress any effect causing charm to frighten. That's not what you want. Alternatively, you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is harmed by a spell or witnesses any of its friends being harmed. I'll display it in the VTT so you could all read it. And here we go.
The second level that you're... Whatever.
Here we go. He gets a 3!
I want him to be indifferent to us. And then as a bonus action, I want to make a persuasion.
I don't know if you could do it as a bonus action. What are you trying to ask? You just say what you want to say. Don't worry about the actions.
I'm just like, hey, you, listen, buddy. We mean no harm. We're gonna get out of your hair. We're gonna get out of your webs. You.
We're gonna get out of your webs. Don't
Get out of
worry.
your web. We have total respect for Krell or whatever his name is.
For Loth.
Lol. Total respect for Lol. A high respect for such a creature. This is a wonderful religion.
He says with a dismissive wave, "If you are followers of Loth, then we have no quarrel."
We have no quarrel. We are absolutely followers of Lol. And yeah, I want him to be, yeah, just leave us alone.
He says to all the spiders, "Leave the followers be. Let them enjoy Loth's gifts." And the
So-
spiders, the phase spider phases out of existence, and then will disappear. The hunter wolf spiders will back up to the corners, and he will tell all of you. Now he'll talk to you.
All right, so we're good. I'm calm that.
He says, "What have you come here for?"
We have just come here for some papers.
Papers.
Yes, we believe them to be in Curious Garden, the cargo bay, right?
The cargo hold? Yeah. We're just gonna go down the cargo hold. We were just,
Take whatever you want from the cargo. There's nothing of value. He goes and grabs one of the bodies that's writhing on the floor. He'll take his knife and it just stab right into it, and the writhing ceases. And he starts to carve it open and take whatever flesh he can to eat it.
Thank you so much, and I guide everyone out of the room.
He says to you, I would hurry if I were you.
Yes, we're hurrying.
You scurry out of the room and get back to the ladder.
I
have not even made it into the room. Like, I busted open the door and I threw the hand axe. I'm literally still in the doorway, and I just go, praise be to Lord, and I just walk away down to
Loth.
Yes.
It is Loth.
Sure.
Praise Rolf.
Loth.
Loth.
No, yeah, that.
Loth, and you have a lovely Loth day.
I said Loth.
Close the door. Did you guys hear his voice change at the end? That was so weird.
You want to get down to the cargo bay?
Yeah, come to the cargo bay.
Sure. I'll move you down to the cargo.
Who says making friends is lame?
All right.
That'll be a great tale for you to sing about.
Yep. So, the cargo hold. This deck runs the length of the ship and features no bulkheads or walls. Dark, murky seawater fills it to a depth of 3 feet, sloshing against old, moldering crates piled against the ship's port hull. Now, it's pitch black down here. So, if you cast dancing lights, CJ, you can.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Would you like to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I also cast light.
Sure. You cast light, and the dancing lights fill the cavern. Immediately, though, you are taken aback, frightened, as you see 4 creatures on the opposite end of the cargo hold, shielding themselves from the blinding light. They look at you now once they gain their vision, and you see them clearly. They look like old sailors, but almost a shadow of themselves as they've turned to undead bodies lurking around down here. And you can see they have a foul stench. Smell. They have a foul stench to them as they walk towards you slowly.
Hello? Hey, you guys. Hello? You guys there? I am Poe. Were you guys sailors on the ship? Hello?
You just hear like as their long tongues, reach out towards you.
Are they humanoid creatures?
They look like they were formerly crewmen, but have turned into some sort of ghastly, undead creature.
They are humanoid, right?
Humanoid, but they may no longer be humanoid in terms of their type, like for spells.
Well,
they're certainly undead.
Do they breathe water? Or
You don't know.
They're in the...
The water's only 3 feet deep, so they stand well above it. They look emaciated, hungry.
Can I throw them some food out of my pack? Like, probably have hardtack or something.
You throw it into
I toss it, yeah.
into the murky water, and it just floats there for a minute, and they ignore it completely. They take another step towards you.
I want to cast Calm Emotions again.
Sure, it has no effect on them.
It's a 20-foot. Oh, really?
Yeah, it has no effect on them. They're not humanoid.
Okay.
They start to just lurk a little further as well, another step closer.
Guys.
Yeah, all right, fine. I cast Firebolt.
That's one way to do it.
Why are you waiting for them to get closer?
Roll initiative.
Hey, hold on.
Roll initiative, everybody.
All right.
12.
I got 9.
Curious 12, 9 from Sally, and Joey, what'd you get for Poe?
Oh, sorry. Give me one second. $15.
Okay, 15. And the ghasts, they get... Oh, they go first. But CJ, I'll let your attack go first because you kind of started this whole thing off. They were unsure of what you were, the blinded by the light.
All right.
Go ahead, it's your surprise attack. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll aim for this one that seems to be directly in line with me.
Mhm.
Firebolt. A 18
That'll connect.
for 7 fire damage.
Sweet. Seems to all go through.
Not too worried about lighting anything on fire down here. Everything seems wet. So there we go.
All right,
That's it.
now this will enrage them, and they will certainly start to move forward at this point. Any movement around here looks like it will be difficult terrain, so double the cost of movement. They will pay the penalties as well. So that's his 1 move, 2 moves, and they start to sprint basically towards the group. They dash, moving through terrain. And CJ, you have the highest passive perception. You notice that one of the crates that they pass by has the marking that you're looking for. You see a large letter A painted on the side of it.
Perfect.
Can you see this A?
Yeah,
I've drawn?
that one.
Yeah. It's
That
just
crate.
sloshing around with all the others. But this one, there's a big crate, and it seems to be higher than the 3 feet in terms of the height above the water. It's higher than 3 feet, and it doesn't seem to move. Like all the other ones are floating. This one does not float.
Okay. That must be the treasure we're here for.
All right, so
But
that's CJ's turn. Poe, we go with you.
Can I I can't hide, can I?
It's kind of hard to hide when the creatures see you and they know what you're doing. Though, if there is a reason why you might be able to, then let me know.
Well, if I cast light on like an object, and then I guess launch that object away from me, right? Like then I could just, I guess, like if it blinds them, right?
Well, I meant just that they probably haven't seen light in a long time, so they shielded their eyes. But they're not, like, I'm looking at it, like they're not, there's no light effect on them. Just like, when you haven't seen light for a while, it's kind of bright.
Yeah.
like
I think I could have. I probably could have snuck in here and grabbed it. All right.
You still might be able to.
So I can make a stealth check.
You can always attempt to make the check. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it succeeds or not.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Wait, you wouldn't? Oh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't tell you. I mean, you are right now in plain sight. Now there's 3 feet of water here.
Yeah.
If you were to go under the water and try to hide and swim, and you could do that, but I don't know that they wouldn't still see you. So it depends on what you get, where you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for it. I'm gonna try and go underwater, get behind some debris and stuff, kind of like in Star Wars Episode 4. When they're
in the garbage
You know,
compactor.
Yeah.
We just call it Star Wars.
ooh. Oh.
So it'd be a 10 stealth.
Oh. Oh,
All right.
that was so bad. And yeah, I'll just sort of
Joey's just swimming like normal. His head is
try to-
always poking up.
I guess I try to swim over here.
Okay. Yeah, you swim through your friends and get behind one of the bigger crates of debris.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we go to Curious Garden.
Okay. I will continue. Do I have any other good AoEs? I don't think I have any other good AoEs. What is D10? It's only that's an extra D8. What's the range on this? Sorry, I should have looked at this. 10-foot sphere centered on a point. Okay, I'll do that. I will cast Shatter. It is a 10-foot sphere.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
10-foot 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
So I think
I think you can get all of them.
could get
You
all
probably
of them.
could, yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
This might also be very bad for the boat,
It could be.
but if I drown all of the spiders on the boat, I'm okay with that. So everyone makes a con saving throw in that area.
I think 2 pass, 2 fail. A
Okay.
16 is the pass, right? It passes.
DC 14, yeah.
So 2 passes and 2 fails.
All right. 16 thunder damage.
And it does double against like non-living things in the area, right?
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal have disadvantage on the saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being carried or worn also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So yeah,
So the
non-magical.
Those
hull-
beams.
yeah, so the hull would as well.
Yeah.
So, okay, 2 things happen here. Number 1, here's this is actually great. So, regardless, you do the damage obviously to the ones that fail here. But what's more important is that the
oh,
weakened,
and the other ones take half, I think, right?
the
More
ones that
important,
failed, the ones that
old-
failed take full, and the ones that succeeded take half.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I say? Did I say something wrong?
You just said.
I said it the opposite way.
No, it's fine.
All
We
right.
gotta. Go on.
Doesn't matter. The ones that failed take the damage, obviously. The ones that succeeded will take half. But that's not even the biggest concern for them. Because as this loud krang lashes out through the boat, you see that the weakened hull is also breached more than it already is. And so now water starts to like rush in, but it creates kind of like a vortex, like pulling the air out, water gushing in. Those gas reach for you, but they are starting to slowly go into the whirlpool that's sucking them down into the depths of the ocean. It also is starting to move the box as well.
No!
Oh.
You also notice that rather than just being like that one bang, like that, it's starting to cause ripple effects. You hear upstairs loud cracks and groans. You also hear the scurrying of spiders and screeches of spiders all throughout the cabins start to screech, and you hear the movements as they start to crawl from their hiding places. Everything on the deck has been alerted. Everything is moving, and the whirlpool has begun. We go to Steph. You're up. Sally. Oh, and CJ.
you
Sorry, I
guys-
apologize. CJ, if you have anything else you want to do, movement, or you let me know.
No, I'm close enough to the ladder. I'm good.
Okay, go ahead, Steph.
You guys get out of the ship. I can breathe water. I'm gonna go try to get the thing, and I'll meet you outside.
Nice. Not just a hat rack. I love it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not me to move. Sorry. So I am going to, in line with the whirlpool, move this way.
There's
Yeah.
the whirlpool.
and grab the box. Like,
And I'm going to, so I'm going to go towards the hull of the ship. Everything's moving around me. I'm going to, I don't know what I could do. I guess try to grab the box. I guess how I could do it is I have my sword and put it into the hull, even though
Sure.
it's cracked, to try to anchor myself to grab the box.
Sure, so here's what I'm going to have you do. Number 1, give me a strength athletics check if you'd like to make this.
Sure.
See if you can actually do it. You need a 12 on this to see if you can maneuver here.
You said strength, I'm sorry.
Yeah, strength. Athletics, if you have it, proficiency or not.
I think I do, so I'm going to do that. So 15.
Nice. Now, you get to the box, and it's heavy. What is your strength total?
Give me my strength total is 16.
Okay. You can move with this box. You can well, it's a big crate, honestly. But you can move with it. However, it slows you down by 20 feet.
Okay, so it slows me down by 20 feet. I'm in the whirlpool. Can I still be above the air? Like, is there still?
There's still air right now, but
go quick. Okay,
it's gonna go
that's
quick.
What I'm gonna
yeah.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's sucking me in. I am going to cast. I don't know if this pushes me though. So I can do Gust of Wind, and I want to push myself away from everything because that goes 60 feet. And I'm thinking if I can push it in like this direction against everything to try to, I guess, catapult myself towards the ladder.
It's funny. So the gust comes from you, right, and blows things away from you.
But I don't think it can blow me.
It doesn't say it could blow you, but that sounds really cool. So I kind of want this to happen. Let's put it this way: it depends on what you decide to blast. If you blast something that seems more sturdy, you'd go away from it.
Well, if you're swimming, right, and you have it.
She's not swimming right now. Right now, it's still...
I'm not swimming quite yet.
Yeah.
Like, I told you guys to go that way to see if I could do it. Worst case, I get sucked into the whirlpool.
How about this?
So I'm going to... I've got it in my arm. I've got, like, the box in my arm like this.
Yeah.
The big box. But, like...
yeah, you're holding on to it, yeah.
Yeah. And I cast Gust of Wind, like I said, against everything. Because it's 60 feet. It goes 60 feet. And I use my feet to, like, push myself off of the shattered but still standing hull there to catapult myself towards my party.
Sure, fair enough. Now, here's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to give me an athletics check here. I would say, if you get another DC 12 here, with the aid of your your gust, you'll move the full distance. If you fail it by a little bit, it'll still move you half the distance. If it push it, and if you fail it by 5 or more, it doesn't work. It blasts through like the hull or something. It gives way. So go ahead, make an athletics check. Nice. So you go 15 feet.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So does that also, because I'm going to be greedy here because I did really well, that gust of wind, does that also push these ghouls further into the whirlpool to just get away from me?
Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll say especially the one that's the two are next to you. You kind of just hit those ones with the gust, and they fly further into the sinkhole.
Okay, and then I fly and I go right to the ladder, and let's run up, guys. Let's go. We gotta go.
You get right up to CJ's character at this point, and you notice now that you get a chance to really feel it, that box is heavy, like it's dense. It's going to be hard. You need help moving it to move more effectively, because right now, -20, with already being pulled into the whirlpool here, you're gonna move 5 feet per turn.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
So-
I'll
Didn't he just say it was papers, guys?
He did.
He did.
Yeah, it should be pretty. Oh God.
Let's see if we can hull it up to the next level.
I mean,
and
hopefully
we can
it's-
open it.
It was whatever it was sealed watertight. So
Yeah. And Steph, give yourself an inspiration for that one. I like this little motor-powered gust of wind here. Give
Okay.
yourself an inspiration. All right, so now we go to the... that was the bottom of the order. So we go back to the top here. The gas kind of just swirl around, and they flail about as they're sucked down into the whirlpool. The rest of you, Poe, you're up next. You see Steph, or I should say Sally, struggling here. If you'd like, you can help her.
Yeah, I want to help her as I'm like climbing the ladder and sort of just like doing my best to like pull it, but like she's really doing most of the work.
So the rules for this they're spelled out here. So the box is so heavy that every time you want to move it, you have to take an athletics check, depending on your strength total. Okay, and again, you combine people when you help with doing it. You get a speed penalty. So obviously you want to get higher on the speed. So there's really two components. Passing the athletics check to move. If you have two people, it will give the person who has the better strength advantage. If you have two people, then the total strength will make it lighter and easier to move. So if you would like to do that, you can. It would take your action to help.
My strength is 8.
Doesn't matter. Just helping increases the total
Yeah,
and
I
helps
help.
you move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, get up to the top of the ladder and put a rope around the hull at the top. and then we can't carry this up on this janky ladder.
Right. Wait, do I still have the grappling hook and stuff?
I mean, I have some tools.
You
I
do.
usually have adventuring tools.
I
do,
climb,
yeah.
My inventory.
I climb up the ladder, and then I drop something down, whether it's a grappling hook or some rope, and I try and I help pull this thing
Sure.
up.
I'm going to put us off of roll 20 for now. We don't really need it for this section. So you throw the rope up, grappling hook onto something, and your aid action is just to like tie the thing. Maybe we'll say tie it to the crate.
To go around. No, go around so we can. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or like I'm probably the strongest of everyone. I'm just pulling it up instead of trying to carry it up the ladder.
Sure. Even if at worst Joey just kind of gets up and pulls the rope up, that helps as well. So the aid action is underway, and you're trying to get this up the flight of stairs. CJ, what are you doing? What's Curious Garden doing?
I'm trying to help as best I can. I mean, I will try and help move the case. There's not a whole lot left to do. These ghouls aren't really moving any closer, and
the cargo hold is open, CJ, and the water is pouring in. Within a few rounds, this will be filled. I know you can swim and hold your breath really well, but
I'm a turtle. Yeah, I got some good.
I think you can hold your breath for an hour, is what it says.
Yeah, I can hold my breath for an hour, so I'm pretty good on that. And I've got shell defense. I could always just like suck myself into my shell, get sucked out of the the boat, and then show up somewhere else if worse comes to worse. But yeah, I'm gonna try and help. I'll push from the bottom on the.
Sure.
Okay, so Sally's pulling the rope.
That Joey
trying to like lever it up, and I can push from the bottom too to help her.
Sure.
Yeah. So
what I imagine is if Poe ran up, scurried up, gave it like a pulley system onto something up there, a hook or whatever.
Turtle and I can pull and pose at the top, just making sure nothing snaps.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's do this. So
You're
CJ,
helpful.
you give it a big push, and you're not I assume you're not super strong, right? You're a turtle wizard.
I have a fairly good strength, actually.
What's your strength?
For 13.
13.
That's
Well,
not better than mine. Yeah.
You
I
push.
didn't dump strength on this character.
You push, and it goes up way faster than you thought. It was so heavy before, but you realize why. A loud crack around the hull echoes throughout this chamber, and the ship is pushed upwards, and that jolt of momentum knocks the box up towards Joey's character up the top. Poe, the thing will slam up into the wall up against you and land just side by side. You look down, CJ, into the area here. The ghouls are gone. They're completely wiped out. The area is filled in with water now. You're rushing up the stairs. But what you see from beneath is large tentacles starting to pour through the hull of the vehicle.
Oh, no. Oh, no. A giant squid-like creature.
What could that be?
What could that be?
During Kraken week?
What?
This is what you see, CJ.
Oh, no.
Large tentacles.
The giant octopus / squid-like tentacles. Oh, that's not good. Oh, man. And I don't know who this tiefling is, but she's in trouble.
Yeah, in the art, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's Sally right there with the sword, though.
Yeah. So here's how it's going to work. There is a mechanic to all this. Every round, while you're still on the ship, the things happen. I'm going to go through round by... It's literally spelled out, round by round. So we're going to keep the initiative order for this. You tell me what you're doing, where you're going to go on the ship, and how you're doing it. If we are pushing the box up, that's great. If you're doing something else, attacking or whatever you want to do, you let me know. But massive tentacles have just entered into the cabin, and there's some creature just jostling the ship back and forth, breaking it beneath its strength. So round 1, thrashing tentacles. Everybody needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Dex save. Oh boy.
I'm on fire tonight. This afternoon. Today.
I know, isn't it weird? We normally
11.
play in the we don't normally play in the afternoon.
Yeah.
25.
All right. 25, 11, and 19. Steph, you're the only one that fails. You are the tiefling in this scenario, I guess. You fall to the ground prone as this thing knocks you to the side. Did not grab you. Again, these aren't grasping tentacles. They're thrashing tentacles. It just, bam, slammed right into you. You fall to the ground, and you slide 10 feet towards the back of the ship. So your character goes, slams into the back of the ship here, and tentacles. And again, you notice now that you've descended to the lower deck, not the cargo hold, there's tentacles up here too. This thing is wrapping itself around the entire ship. You take a total of 9 bludgeoning damage from this as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's the end of the creatures round. What are we doing here? Sally, I assumed you pushed up. That was your last turn. We start at the top of the order here. We go Poe, Curious, and Sally.
Yeah. Same trick, right, guys? Same trick.
Well, it's just stairs now.
Oh, right. And I do my best to try and haul it, but like I can't like at all.
So you're gonna use the aid action.
Yeah, I want to aid with.
Don't you want to warn your friends in the other room?
So you can actually see the door is open already, and they have left. All the spiders are gone. I mean, there's still the people hanging, but for the most part, the Krell is gone. You hear him actually. He's screaming up top of the deck. He's crying out for Lulth's help.
Wait, I actually run into the room then. If I knew that was the case, I run into the room and I do my best to untie the writhing people.
Okay, so you move into the other room and you untie the one remaining. There's one dude remaining. You cut him down and try to rip open the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he alive?
You see inside. It's a half orc like Krell, who is, as soon as you open it up, with its vain attempt to grab you, it like grabs you by the shoulders and screams something in orc.
Okay, that's great. Let's go. I help him up and I try to run.
Okay. You probably wouldn't be able to help him up at this point. Your movement and action were taken up, but you're in this room. Okay. We go to Curious.
I will try and move the crate. I think I have enough strength to try and do that with the 13, so I'm going to try and haul the crate closer to the stairs.
Okay, so you can give me an athletics check, see if you can do it. You need a 12 to be able to even pick it up.
Athletics. Oof, just barely. Is there anything I can do to increase that?
A 9, not going to do it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to increase that. Nope.
Movement.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna move closer to the stairs to try and help Sally as they get closer.
Okay, Sally, you see the turtle, attempt to lift this thing, but no avail. You get up, I assume.
Yeah, I get up. Is that my action then?
Getting up is half your movement.
Half movement. Okay, so I get up. I'm going to try to move this, I guess.
You need an action to see if you can successfully pick it up.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Action to do that.
Oh no, that takes too long. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have anything else. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to move this. That was athletics before?
Athletics check, yep.
Okay, yeah, I guess let me try that.
With the advantage though, right? Hey!
Oh, hey!
That's 2 crits.
That's 2 crits.
2 crits for
Both
the athletics check. There are also tentacles writhing throughout this room, by the way, everybody. You can decide how you roleplay that. But you grab the crate. Unfortunately, since your strength is only a 16, right?
Yes.
You can only move 10 feet in total, and half of your movement was taken up. So you can just take...
It helped with... Isn't it added by CJ's 13?
CJ decided not to aid at this point. He decided to try to pick it up
I
himself.
tried to move. Yeah.
Because I was on the ground. That's fine.
If you choose to aid, you wait till the person who's actually going to make the check to make it. So if he could like ready it, like hoist it up to give it to her or something like that. But he just tried to do it himself, and so he couldn't do it. Okay,
So as a bonus action,
yeah,
I have as a Triton emissary of the sea. I can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water.
oh, cool.
And I'm gonna take from our bard and just like scream, "Calm down!"
Ooh. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Oh God. Okay.
Wait, can I should have bardic inspiration, you guys.
Ah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have inspiration though. Can I use that?
You can use. Well, don't use the inspiration yet. If you
Okay.
fail, you can reroll.
I got 17.
A 17. The creature. This is just you speaking to it, right? You can communicate. It can't communicate back to you, right? It's not like
Right.
speaking
It
with
just
animals.
says like simple. That's why. Give me a second here. Emissary of the sea. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. So it's like an idea of calm down. Not even just tell it to calm down, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Okay, great. The creature is still moving about the ship. You get the sense that it heard you, right? Like, you've done this, you've communicated with beasts before. You feel like you've got your message across. And the response to this is to use its tentacles. It starts to wrap around the areas of the ship, and it starts to slide. It starts to turn the whole thing towards the port side. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oof. Nope.
14.
14.
11.
4.
And 4.
Oh, yep.
Curious Garden, you are the only one to fail this check. You are sliding, and you slide, and you fall right into the bottom of the port side of the ship. The rest of you steady yourself, catch your balance, grab onto something. Your friend, Joey, that you just released, who is extremely weak and emaciated, slides to the end as well, and you take a total of... CJ takes a total of 6 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the port side.
Okay.
But,
Didn't he get like is a turtle shell?
he still hurts.
Still hurts. Wasn't prepared to fly.
I feel like an actual turtle could be like thrown into like the side of a room.
It actually can't. They can get hurt, and if they crack their shells, that's actually like life-threatening, because shells are not invincible, and it's part of their body. So it's like breaking your back.
Yeah.
It's like hurts. Yeah, it's not good. You know how I know this? Because a snapping turtle came up onto the baseball field the other day. We're a little league. Yeah. So everybody was Googling what happens with turtles, and I went on a deep rabbit hole. Turtle hole.
God. Turtle hole.
All right, so that's the end of the round there. That's round 2. Round 3, go to Poe, Curious, and then Sally.
I feel somewhat of a responsibility to drag this emaciated dude.
He's now at the end of the port side here, though, Joe, and it's slanted at a degree, like, I think they said 30-degree angle.
I'm pretty dexterous. Can I make an acrobatics check to...
Sure.
$28.
Oh, hell yeah. Critical. Nice. You get down to the bottom, you grab him, and you can use the rest of your movement to get back up to the door frame, so you got him around the door frame. He's unconscious because he went unconscious from hitting into the side here, but...
I want to, like, double move if I can.
You can't. Their action was to go down and get him and then move.
I see.
Yeah. Safely, at least. But you managed to get back here safely.
All right, cool.
With his body in tow. All right, now we go to Curious.
Was I knocked prone, or was I
You
just
were.
slammed against the... I am prone?
Yeah, prone. Mhm.
Okay. So I'll use 15 movement to stand up, and then 5, 10... I get there, 15, and...
Ready.
I'm going to ready a help action to move the kids.
Nice. Steph, go ahead. Give me an advantage athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Move on.
You already have it in your hands. You don't need advantage on this check, But since CJ is aiding you, your combined strength is the total. So what's your combined strength? Way higher than 20 or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's 13
Oh,
plus.
nice.
Plus 16, so 29.
So you're going to have the least penalty, which is 10 feet. So you can move 20 feet right now.
Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that'll
Right.
get you up to the top. I'll move you on to the other side here.
Okay.
And CJ, it says here in the book that when you're aiding somebody, you actually move with them.
Okay.
So you go with them, and you just leave Joey behind.
Great. He's
Wow.
got the orc. He's got his orc
He's
friend.
got the orc.
Will we
York.
get- will you hunt?
Look at him making so many friends. Or, I'm sorry, I hold the backs. Look at him making so many friends.
The creature goes next. It's round 3. As the giant Kraken, we'll call it for right now, crushes the ship, water starts to pour in through the hull and other areas. Joey, since you're still on the lower deck, you need to give me a check here.
What kind of
Yeah,
check?
give me an athletics check. See if you could swim through the water to
Athletics?
avoid the seawater.
Oh God. Oh no. 17.
Oh, Joe!
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're able to keep your head above the water. It's like in the scene in the Titanic when like they can barely reach the top, right? You know? You're not suffocating. You are breathing through at the top of this chamber. Nice. All right, we go to the top of the order here. Poe.
I double move with this guy.
Okay, move yourself to
With
the
this
I'll move you to the top. Okay, you get ahead of your friends, you swim out the top, get ahead of your friends, and you could even see the open door now with water splashing in and around it. The ship seems to be like higher in the air than normal. Because of the
Higher
tilt.
in the air than normal.
Because of the
Oh.
tilt. You're on the
Mhm.
opposite side. Yeah.
Any amount of in the air is higher than it should be for a boat.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
that
I'm
would
sorry.
be Curious then Sally.
Curious.
All right. I will 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move to here.
You were
And,
with me, I
when-
think.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But I'm gonna like kind of come around to get a little bit more in front, and again,
Pivot.
hold my hold to help to push the crate again.
Okay, Sally, give me an you get no movement, no check it needed here because again you're still holding it. You can
Okay.
move 10 feet penalty.
Gotcha. Okay, so
So you can move
Right
it
here.
5, 10,
Like 5.
15.
like right here, like here, with
You can move
penalty, so
there?
it's 10.
Yep, you can move there easily.
Okay.
And you double move?
Yeah, if I can.
You can.
Okay. Oh, there's freaking orc body in the way. The freaking bard.
I don't know. He's tired.
Okay, so the crate is located here. You're now on the exterior of the ship. Again, the ship is tilted 30 degrees, so it's a little tricky. But now you can see what's going on here. A titanic octopus has taken hold of the ship, tentacles writhing all about, each one of them kind of just like lacerating the ship, grinding its little suction cups, gripping the wood and prying it from the ship, making all these lacerations and gaps into the ship. Outside, now closer, you see the Winter Soul, the dwarven ship, which was your ride, has come closer, and the crew are shouting at you, trying to get you to come closer. They're throwing grappling hooks towards the ship to latch on.
Which side are they on? Are they on starboard or port?
They're on starboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, it's going to be a trick to get the box and crate over there. If you do try to do it, you basically will have to just make a strength check, see if you can hold on to it while you go. Or, very easily, you could just drop the box and make it without a check at all.
You
But
can
anyway,
throw the box.
round four. So the sailors on the other vessel are staging their rescue. Lashing tentacles yet again. Dexterity check.
Uh,
15.
15.
12.
12. Anything else?
Yeah.
Joey?
11.
Oh, Joey. You fail. You're knocked prone. And you take...
I'm like, everything's gonna be okay, buddy. Ah!
You take 8 damage.
You're just gonna roll towards the port side. Oh, you fall all the way to the port?
You take 8 damage and you roll to the port side with your body. The body of your...
in the cabin room. So I don't
You're in the
fall off
cabin room, yeah.
Oh, oh no, that's even worse. You're not even outside yet.
All right, Joey, it would be your turn now. This is round 5, everybody. Round 5.
So I get up. It's 15 feet. And then I try and, I pick the guy up again. Wait, did he get knocked prone, or...
He's already unconscious, so he's prone the whole time.
Was he still with me, or is he by the door?
No, he's right next to you. You fell together.
Yeah, I pick him up. And... What? He's unconscious? Is he unconscious because of hit points, or is he unconscious because he was always unconscious?
He was underwater.
Would you like to take a medicine check as your action?
Swim to there.
As a whole action, I can't just be like, is this guy dead?
You gotta stop, take his pulse. So you gotta
I
takes a
cast
couple
Healing
seconds.
Word as a bonus action.
He's dead. He's dead.
Okay. Well, I
You're a corpse this whole time.
Not the whole time. I'd say not the whole. He was alive when you first grabbed him.
I mean, he probably drowned. Is
He
what
died.
happened.
He died when all his head gets banged up against every doorway, and every time he fell, his body fell. He died then.
Yeah, because you had to swim. You had to swim with an unconscious person underwater.
Water got lodged in his lungs. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was just one spell slot. Yeah, I run for it. I get up and I run for it.
Okay, you can move 15 feet and then 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get to the edge of the starboard side and grab onto one of the grappling hook ropes.
Yeah. I try to swashbuckle my way out of here.
Sure. We go to Curious.
We got to get this thing off.
We're so close.
I'm so mad that I have Tensor's floating disc, but I didn't prepare it. I was like, oh, it's a ritual. I can cast it as a ritual if I need to, but it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, we don't have 10 minutes.
We don't have 10 minutes.
I feel like Curious is telling me this too. He's like, oh, well, if we have 10 minutes.
If only we had, if we had 10 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes, I got this.
So do you want to aid her again?
I want to.
Gotta.
I wish I had something more useful too.
CJ, while you think of this, I'll just describe one thing for Joey's character. Joey, you get to the starboard side and you look over. You see obviously your ship, the ropes that they've connected and things like that. Try to get you onto their ship. But you look down. The sea is littered with the body of giant spiders. You can see Krell, who's crawling across the line towards your other ship, and he falls and it's snatched by a tentacle, and then it draws him into the water. It's madness out here right now.
I say happy Lilith Day.
Lilith. All right, we go to CJ.
Do I get the sense that if I do anything to the, let's say, Kraken, that it would affect it in a positive way for us?
I don't know that you would know that. I mean, you could attack its tentacles that are writhing about. You could try it.
I can try. Okay.
No, don't aggravate it.
Yeah, I don't know if aggravating. All right, I'll help again. I'm gonna continue to help with trying to get this thing out of here. I will help.
Okay. Steph, go ahead. You want to move it to the side here?
Can I just quick do my bonus action and try really hard to be like, push the boat the other way. Just move the boat the other way.
To make the Kraken move the other way?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Can I aid? Oh wait. Oh no, I already cast my bonus action.
I don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
wanna do
I got.
Bardic
I got
Inspiration? Yeah.
13. It looks like. Oh, wait, can I use my inspiration?
You can. If you do, you'll take the other side, 21.
I'll take the 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ship starts to careen the other way and makes this check a lot more easy now. So you're going to have to make an athletics check at 12 to hold it while you maybe like careen down towards the soul ship.
Okay.
Go for it. Give me an
Oh,
athletics
but
check at 12.
is Curious with me still? He's
Yeah.
aiding. So
He's
we
aiding you.
still-
Yeah, he'll get on one rope and you'll be on the other.
Got it.
And he'll be like, maybe take a, I don't know, rope or something and holding onto it as well.
Okay. You said athletics?
Latch onto it. It's athletics check. Yep.
Okay. Did I do it? 16.
You do. You slide down the rope towards the other ship, and you land with a thud. And the crate cracks open, and from within spills out a chest, a very heavy, what looks like metal chest. That's why this thing was so cumbersome, because it was just this heavy, like dead weight. And you land on the other side. The only person left on the ship now is Joey. And I'm just going to take us off our Roll20 screen here because we don't really need that at this point. The last round here, Joey, the creature starts to take the ship completely down with it at this point. Give me a dexterity check to see if you can stay above the water.
Dexterity check, acrobatics, or
No, it's a dexterity saving throw.
okay. 16.
16?
Yeah.
You grab onto one of the ropes, and almost like a fish on a hook, you're holding the grappling hook as the ship now goes down into the ocean. And you're still under the ocean, but you're climbing up and trying to maintain the water level because you can't breathe underwater. And you can see down below into the depths just the size of this thing. I mean, its tentacles all wrapped around the ship, no problem. It's at least double the size of the Emperor of the Waves, this massive hulking octopus. You just see like a silhouette as the moonlight cascades down. You climb up the ship and you get to safety over on the Winter Soul. And the crew is
I will
safe.
make sure that I'm there to try to grab him after I see the metal chest fall out.
You do. You grab him.
I can't believe you survived. Thought for sure that you were gone.
So everybody,
We did
the
it.
crew gets to you. They grab the chest for you. They secure it. They're sailing the opposite direction of where you were. And Steph, even though Sally can't necessarily receive communication from it, you look down at the creature as it's descending, and maybe what you get from it, it senses that it wasn't just doing this out of anger or frustration. It was starving. It looks like this is maybe an elder octopus. Give me a nature check, see if you can know anything about these creatures. Like say you'd have the only knowledge of it than anybody else.
I am proficient in nature.
Oh,
Can
go
I
ahead.
Can I aid? Can I aid?
No, you can give me a check as well.
I got a 19. I don't know if like
CJ, are
but you
you
can aid.
proficient in nature?
No.
Ah!
Well, both of you might know this, but Sally, you perceive it. So you see the creature, and it looks like it's an elder octopus, meaning it is like near its time of dying, and it's probably when that happens, these octopus come closer to the surface than they normally do. Normally they're deep within the depths. And this thing must have been just searching for food in the shallowest of waters, saw the ship, attacked it, and you happened to be on the ship at the time. Even though you don't really get a sense of its feelings at this point, that must be your conclusion.
Gotcha. I relay that to whoever I can.
And Joey, you would know
And then
that
I
as
look
well.
back.
Mhm.
And I look back and be like, "You told me it was papers? There's not papers. This is heavy as hell."
The
I,
dwarves, who are the ship's,
look,
crew, they have no idea what you're talking about. They just were hired to take you there and back. But tell that to Aubric.
I
Wolgar
cast
will say.
knock on the chest.
You cast knock, and it does not open, even though you hear the loud knocking sound. This seems to be protected by some sort of magical barrier. I'm going to give you a little bit of a epilogue here. So after another few days of travel, you head back to land to Saltmarsh with the crew. You meet with Aubric.
Now I
And-
cast Tensor's floating desk. because I have the 10 minutes. So we
You
put
carry
the
it.
chest on it to float, to have it
Yeah.
follow behind us. Yeah.
You carry it towards Aubrich's home, which is where you met originally to be conscripted into this mission. And it's here in Saltmarsh where this adventure will come to an end. You deliver the box to him. The three of you deliver the box to him. He's overjoyed. He says to you all, if you won't mind, and he wants you to just step into the other room so he can unlock it. Will you oblige him?
I kind of want to see what's in it.
I want to see it inside too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of want to see what weird, dirty things you keep in there. But you know what?
No, I won't oblige.
I say
I'm like indignant.
no. We will oblige, and I grab
Aubrich?
Poe. No, I grab Poe.
Oh,
I
hey,
say, give the man his privacy. I'm sure whatever whips and chains or ball gags are in there are very important to him.
Do you?
And I grab him and I pull him and I say, you must have some sort of magic that can spy on him, don't you?
No, what? No, what? Why would you assume that?
And I leave the bird in the room.
Oh, you leave
I leave Jordy in the room, and I use familiar sight. to
Gotcha.
see.
I sort of see like.
Does Steph, do you oblige as well? Do you agree with this decision?
Ugh. I roll my eyes heavily and say, I think I'm owed more. And I'm very well. I already told, like, as soon as I saw him, I said, "These weren't papers. What's happening?" That was just papers, and I already threw a fit. So, I'll go out now, I guess.
So the three of you exit the room, and Jordy flies from the outside onto like a perch that can overview the room, and he speaks a word. Tildivarius, he says aloud, and when he does, the mechanical the mechanism in the lock clicks open, and whatever magic was protecting this box goes off. He opens it, and from the direction that you're looking at from Jordy, it's almost like in Pulp Fiction when they open the briefcase and it just glows.
Glow.
Yeah. And then immediately, pew, teleporting in from seemingly nowhere is a man standing right next to Aubrich. He's standing there. He's got, like, I would say like wizardly robes. He's got a bald, shaved head and a prominent goatee. And Aubrich goes, "Oh, Mordenkainen, you startled me." And Mordenkainen is just looking directly into the box. And he says, "Good, you've done well." And then Mordenkainen takes the box and choop, teleports away. And that
He didn't pay us, did he?
and that is Salvage Operation. And just
Bitch.
letting you all know, this will tie into our new adventure called Vecna Eve of Ruin. Did you guys think about that?
knew it.
Look at that.
I
have it here.
Saw that coming once Mordenkainen showed up.
Stay tuned
my-
because Mordenkainen is going to be a part of Eve of Ruin. Very excited to get that started towards the end of the summer. More information soon. But thank you, three of you, for playing this game, Salvage Operation from Ghosts of Saltmarsh. It's a nice little crazy, kooky adventure, but I had fun with it. I hope you did too.
So glad.
It went differently than I thought. It was
Yeah.
fun.
This was great.
I love every, like, all the artwork are like kind of like the sections of the book. There's like 4 parts of the game basically, and every one of them is like more crazy than the next. It's like one thing you see, there's spiders everywhere. Then there's a weird orc dude with guys hung up and a warp spider in there too. It's like craziness. And then the Kraken at the end, the giant octopus, destroying the ship. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, more to come here on Tabletop Op. And for those of you who watched with Kraken Week, thanks for watching. CJ, Joey, Steph, thank you for playing.
Of course, this is great.
Thank
Very
you so much
excited.
for including me.
Very excited to see how this ties in to Vecna. That's going to be a lot of fun on the channel.
Yeah, and more information, like I said, to come. If you'd like to stick around, if you're new here, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icons for notifications. You can check out all the links below in the description for social media, as well as Printable Heroes, which we use their tokens today. And thanks to all of you for watching. We really appreciate it. Until then, though, we will see you on the tabletop. Happy Kraken Week, everybody.
Happy Kraken Week.
Keep on cracking.
Happy
See ya.
Kraken Week.
Kraken.